Is October Backtober? Are we going to get a sustained rally from BTC, or is this just another fake out back down to 60K? We're going to have that discussion. Why exactly is Bitcoin and crypto currently up? Bitcoin's rising, just like that Tesla Starship. That was pretty cool. Anyways, we have that talk.
Tesla Starship.
It's a SpaceX. Yeah, same. Anyways, we have a lot to talk about. Why is Bitcoin up? We have some thoughts on precisely why. Is it China? Is it Kamala Harris trying to help out a certain block of voters? And what is she looking to do? Are we seeing two bullish presidential candidates for BTC? Is that why price is going up? Also, Matt Hogan, CIO of Bitwise. Which altcoin is he have his eye on? Something we've been talking about for quite a while. Also, we have news on Trump. The new World Liberty Fi token goes live tomorrow. Will you be buying some? And we're going to announce at the end of the show the winner of Friday's Guess the Price of Bitcoin. The winner gets $50. So pretty good. Today's going to be a great show. Stick around. We'll find out what we're going to talk about next. Let's go.
It's your boy, Big Rob, back in the house. Welcome to Sin City Crypto. If it's your first time checking us out, we're the entertainment-focused cryptocurrency channel. We take old, boring, and, well, stale information, which all the damn channels but us do. All of them. We're the hottest. We're the funnest. But, hey, you know what's most important? We bring you the juicy news. We tell you how to make money, even though it's not financial advice. We tell you how we made money, and if you want to listen to that, then cool. So be it. Also, I have an Ola giveaway today.
A what?
An Ola giveaway. You know what that is?
No.
For every 50 Olas in the chat, you'll get a big Ola from Big Rob.
Wow. Wow.
Right now, I've been counting Olas. We are at, we're at 9, 10 Ola, 11 Olas. So.
Guys, I will do a reverse giveaway. If you don't do the Ola, so I don't have to hear this man scream all at the top of his lungs, I'll give you $10.
So the Ola train is in effect for the whole show. And so OLA is the code. So drop that in there and you'll get a big Ola from me. We're right around 15 Olas now. There you go.
I mean, look at this. So this is BTC on the 1 hour, right? And what I love about this indicator, the liquidity flow index, is it hollows out the candles that had mass liquidations. And so when you have this indicator on your chart, you can see over the this is since 8 o'clock last night, 8 o'clock Pacific time last night, we've had 1, 2, 3 large short liquidations that pushed the price of Bitcoin up. And with each of them, outside of the second to last one, we saw a little bit of a sell-off and price resumed upwards. Again, this is on the 1 hour. Will it continue? A lot of interesting things that are happening. So if you're new here, also make sure to say hello. But October hopes return as Bitcoin price blasts past $65,000. Robin, is this the real?
Ola! Is it real what?
It was real.
Is this the real move? Or are we going back down to 60?
You know, I was in this camp.
I don't know, so tell me.
So I was in this camp where I thought we were going to get one big pullback before we take off.
We kind of did.
I know. I just thought we were going to draw down a little further.
You said 57. We went to 58.
Yeah, you know.
So you weren't far off.
I would say I'm more inclined to think that sub 60K is behind us. I haven't completely wrote it off. I think, we were talking about it pre-show, 66,000, big area of resistance lately. Now, we know that we were over 66 a few times in the last, in the last 6 months. And so I don't think that's a magic number that says, hey, we are back to all-time highs here shortly. But let's knock out 66,000 first. And let's trade above it for at least 2 days. And if that happens, then I think 70K is the obvious next stop. I don't even think there's much in between, right? I think I mean,
Oh, there's a lot in between.
is there a lot in between?
Oh, we're talking about the price? No. No. Anyways.
So let's get over 66, trade over there for 48 hours. And then I do think that we blow past 67, 68, 69. We probably run into some resistance at 70,000. But I think this is a big week, something to keep an eye on. You know, October historically, or October has been, you know, a lot of those gains that we've seen, a lot of that, the profits, you know, when we're looking in hindsight, we're evaluating, hey, you know what, October ended up 20% in the green. Well, a lot of that has come on the back half of October. So it's kind of lining up. I do think that time is running out, because I'm still in the camp that we'll probably get to 80,000 by the end of the month. And if that happens, I don't know if there's enough time for us to go back down and chest sub 60K. So I am pretty bullish here. Also, October has bode very, very well for altcoins. Now, we saw that big rally out of the altcoin season back in February, March. We saw Cardano hitting that 70 cents. You know, ICP performed very, very well. Ethereum, a little later in the cycle, or a little later this year compared to the altcoins. You know, if you line that up with the ETF going live, or at least the announcement of it, Ethereum did pretty well. So I'm pretty excited about the altcoins. Your portfolio is probably in the green today, and I think that this is now the time to start putting your last bets in. You know, if we're over here in Vegas, you're playing on the roulette table, that ball is spinning, and you know it's about to slow down, and the dealer's about to say, no more bets. He's about to wave his hand. This is your last time to throw in a bet. So I genuinely think that this is the last 1 week window to get position on your altcoins before they 2X. I think that you're going to get 2Xs out of Cardano, Caspa, ICP. I do think that, what else? Near Protocol.
How about meme coins, dude?
How
about meme coins?
Meme coins have performed very well this week.
Okay, look at this.
Memes is up 40%. What's up?
Magazine of Memes is also up. Speaking of magazines, guys, this almanac is going to be the dopest thing anyone's ever done in crypto. It is. We're done. Our magazine editor that we paid a shitload of money for is putting it together. We have everything is in place. We are in production, home stretch. We will let you know exactly when pre-orders are live. And there will be a golden almanac that is guaranteed to be in the first 100 pre-sale orders. And I'll just leave it at that. It's going to be amazing, man. I'm excited.
Golden Almanac refers to
a special one.
You're going to have a digital copies. You missed.
No, there's a golden almanac that's going to have a very unique set of things in it.
The digital copy. There's not going to be a physical gold copy.
No, I know. I'm saying.
Yeah, well, you got to let people know, man.
Well, it's the golden, like a golden ticket, but the golden almanac. It's a special.
It's real gold.
Where the hell? Is that you?
Yeah, it was me.
That was you? I thought that was a... I was like, when did we put that sound effect in place?
And then, guys, we only got 30 likes on 150 viewers. That's like 20%. What are y'all doing? Like the video. You're not entertained.
Anyways, I said meme coins. Well, Bitcoin search volume drops to a yearly low while meme coin search volume surges. Is this the cycle of the memes? I think it is, man. Out of a scale of 100, worldwide interest in the search term for Bitcoin dropped to just 33 at the end of the week, last week. Meanwhile, the search volume for meme coins was 77 out of 100 during the same period. Robin, a lot of people say meme coins super cycle. Meme coins become the highest performing digital asset sector in 2024. Meme coins have outperformed all other sectors in the crypto space during 2024 and show no signs of slowing down for the rest of the year. The question is, what's the meta play on meme coins? Is it animals? Is it politics? Is it stonks, right? We recently made a 5X on a a meme coin that kind of followed in the SPX, was that 6,900, the one that went up to like a $700 million market cap? It was a meme coin. So the new meta here, guys, is take a company in traditional finance in the regular, in the enterprise world, like Apple, Microsoft, S&P 500, whatever the case may be, and that's the meta now in meme coins. And so you're seeing that. And the ones, you might be asking yourself, well, there's tons of them. How do I figure out which one to get into? There's a little alpha for you guys. The most important thing is the liquidity. Whichever one has the most liquidity, that is where the large traders will go. That is where the large buyers will go. The second thing you want to see is, has a contract been renounced, there's a liquidity locked. And then you want to see how the distribution of holders is. So the one we got into, I'll tell you towards the end of the show. I'll tell you which one it is. And I think it's still got a lot of room to run as well. So, but anyways, meme coin super cycle. Dare I say, Robin, you have a better chance of making more money in the top 5 meme coins than you do in Bitcoin?
I mean, it's all relevant to time horizon, right? The thing is, there's only gonna be a few winners that kind of go the distance in the bull market. And so there'll be, I would say, 10 to 15, maybe 20 meme coins that are small in market cap that grow into that $1 billion market cap range. And I don't even know if it's that high. And then there's gonna be a lot of losers. But I think there'll be a 40 or 50 meme coins that get into the $100 million, probably more than that, right? The $300 million range. And so it really just depends, man. It depends on your time horizon, because, you think of like Shiba Inu last bull market, right? That one just rallied and never really went away. I mean, it did sell off from its height.
To crack the top 100, you're looking at 700 million.
700 million?
Yeah. To crack the top 100.
Yeah, and I wasn't, it wasn't referencing the top, I would say like the top 200. I think that if you can get exposure to some of these smaller memes, it cracks the top 200. I think you're probably going to do pretty well. So,
yeah. Okay. Every Friday we do the Bitcoin price prediction. Who was right? The rules were you cannot go over. Price is Right rules. And, well, looky, chocolate chip cookie. Ashley won again. 63.9, that was her guess. You were pretty damn close until it started. You were at 66.1. But the rules were 11 a.m. Pacific time without going over.
She was actually pretty close
yesterday.
Last night.
Yeah.
Last night I thought she was going to freaking hit it with a bullseye. I was like sitting there looking. I'm like, man, we're only 8 hours away, and she's literally 100% on target. And then we had that rally early this morning. So
yeah. Could she be? Remember that lady that was able to predict pricing with the horoscopes?
No. You know what it is?
Astrology.
Ashley is like the octopus that picks the winner of the World Cup. The one that's repeatedly just keeps nailing them, and you're just like.
So what would be the opposite of an
octopuses? Are very, very
they're
intelligent.
Octopi.
Very, very, very. They're not octopi.
Multiple octopus is octopi.
No.
Rocco, find out for us. This is very important. Now, my question is, what is the opposite of the octopus? Because Rocco's just been the last place the last 3 weeks in a row. Is it like a squid or?
A man is a glimmer of hope. He's a beacon of truth here. You know what?
Get punished to be bullish.
Yeah, you're over here pooping
Okay,
on my dude.
I'm just saying, he was last place.
You want me to crash everybody's expectation? Okay, I want me to say 35,000. So
Yeah.
I don't want you to say anything. I want you to say what you think. And you just been saying seven. Eventually you'll be right,
Don't listen to him, Rocco.
Eventually you'll be right, Rocco. You play the law of large numbers, you'll be
But
right.
you don't
eventually.
understand, when we are on 7, you're going to say 100. That's the,
There you go. Do your thing, Rocco.
yeah.
I'm
So
with it.
the opposite octopus. The opposite of puss. Anyways, so before we move forward, I do want to give a big thank you to today's channel sponsor. Today's show is brought to you by CAM's Blue Wire Technology. If you've been watching our channel for any length of time, you know how vital and important CAMS has been to our business. And if you run a business and you want the same level of security, whether it comes to cybersecurity, IT solutions, networking, and you want someone right there by your side to help you through your issues, CAMS Blue Wire Tech is the company to go with. We highly recommend it. Visit BlueWireTech.com. Also, the correct plural of the word octopus is octopuses.
Yes.
Damn.
And then
Octopi.
octopi is common error that occurs when what does that say?
Let me make it bigger. Yeah.
Foolish co-host.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Oh,
exactly what it says. Yeah,
yes.
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Anyways, all right. I stand corrected.
We are at 85 Olas, 15 more.
Please don't. Are you really keeping count?
Look,
It probably does. It probably is.
I pasted
Serious?
it
What
says
is-
the word hola or similar spelling such as hola what
you really?
has appeared 78 times in the provided text. Yeah.
You're using ChatGPT
To
to count
count.
the Ola.
I don't have time to count. I'm doing a show here, so I'm just copying and pasting the chat into GPT, and I'm saying, hey, let me know how many times it's in here.
So I didn't count with the H.
Do you want me to scroll and count?
I don't want you to do it at all. All right. Why is Bitcoin going up? Here are the top reasons why Bitcoin's price is up today. This is according to Coinpedia.org. Number one, Kamala announces her support to crypto. We'll get into this a little bit later. A lot of drama around this one. Growing buy demand across exchanges. Well, this kind of makes sense. More demand, less supply, price goes up. Okay. Increase in stablecoin liquidity. Stablecoins like Tether and USDC now make up $170 billion of the market cap, allowing for more buying power. The third one, or the fourth one, is October's positive record for Bitcoin. Number 5, economic indicators favoring digital assets, including CPI and PPI numbers coming down, and the Fed cutting rates. So, Robin, if you...
Hola!
I can't, dude.
What?
I
Hey.
can't do this. Just fucking
Bitcoin
stop,
to
man.
70,000.
What is wrong with you guys?
What?
We're trying to do a show here.
And we are doing a very good show.
You're like...
You're too serious, man.
I
Relax.
can't say what I
You
want.
know?
I can't say what I want to say,
Relax.
man.
70K Bitcoin.
That's it.
Hola.
Hola.
It's a good show, man.
Wow, great show. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Just say
Hola.
hola the rest of the show. See how many people
Every
sit and watch.
50 times there, you will. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's a special episode today, man.
Yeah, special. Do you remember what I even talked about?
No.
No. Okay, perfect. Which of these factors do you think is one of the biggest reason why Bitcoin is going up?
Does it have anything to do with Hola?
Nothing.
I think it's
Stop spamming hola, guys. Please, for the love of God, stop.
It's
Okay, how about
very
this?
simple.
For every
Supply-
50, for every time he does an hola, I will do a dad joke.
a dad joke.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, I can't do that.
So it's just basic supply and demand.
So you think it's
And
this
so
one?
we're post having and
Listen,
with-
just pick one. Is it this one? Growing by demand?
is demand versus supply, right?
Mm.
And so post having less Bitcoin being mined. Also, you have large institutions, and also, what are you laughing?
love the chat today. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it.
Supply demand, man. You know what? Everyone here already know. We're not even going to go down this rabbit hole, right?
Yeah.
Why does Bitcoin's price go up? The limited supply, a lot of people buying, institutions, nation states, hedge funds. You have Wall Street obviously trading as well. MicroStrategy is doing very well, and so you know it's good, man. Everything's vibing right now. What's up, man? What
No,
you all
no,
right?
I'm fine. I'm great.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think it's a little bit. I think this has a little bit to do with it as well, right? October's positive record for Bitcoin. People always try to front run narratives, right? They try to front run the meme narratives. What sector? Hey, which chain is the new meta chain? It went from Solana, now it's maybe Sui. I think people are like, look, October has historically been positive. We know it started off red. We believe history is going to repeat itself, so we're placing a bet there. I don't really think it has anything to do with the economic indicators. I do think, though, well, technically it's an economic indicator, but what they're doing in China, they came out and they just announced. Well, I can't say a sentence because I know I'm going to get interrupted here in a second.
What do you mean, bro?
It didn't.
I can't do this.
done
I
nothing.
can't do
Didn't
this
do
show,
anything.
man. I
Done
can't.
nothing.
I can't do this. Just don't interrupt
Give
me.
me the camera. Give me the camera. All right. Dave has quit tonight. So let's talk about altcoins. Okay. What are we
Right.
buying?
Let's talk about
What-
Bitcoin to 70,000.
Yeah, Bic, what are we buying? What are we selling? Right. 'Cause first of all, want to take a look at this altcoin chart right here. Or I want to take a look at the altcoins as far as what is up the most. As I mentioned, you have Book of Memes up 50% in the last day. This had a very, and so I want to show you the all-time chart here. And so this performed very well upon its release back in March. And it's just gradually sold off. And this is the return of Book of Memes. Now, the reason I'm highlighting this, because I think that you're going to get very similar performances out of altcoins, particularly meme coins, that have been kind of dormant or have sold off or lost some of that appeal they've had. And so if you go into the top, I would say the top 200. If you go outside the top 100, you go into the 100 to 200, you start finding a lot of meme coins here. And so I think that the ones here outside the top 100 are ones maybe to keep an eye on. Could we see Baby Doge come back? Could we see Dogs? Dogs is very interesting. This is probably very similar to what we saw. If you see here, very similar to what we saw at a Book of Memes. So for me, if I'm putting in a position on these meme coins, I am going to be eyeballing the memes that have taken a break recently, that, well, are probably next in line. Also, I did want to take a look. You got a couple projects also performing very well. You got Athena, Lido, and Ordi, all up over 10% in the last 24 hours. And so I don't know. What do you think has the biggest potential right now? And you have, let's say, a meme outside the top 50 or a project within the 50, right?
A meme outside the top 50.
Yeah. You think they have more potential right now?
Yeah. Memes are hot, man. Don't fight the trend. They say don't fight the Fed. Don't fight the trend of the memes. Don't do it. Yeah. I love it, hate it. If you think it's a gateway for people to get into crypto, or if you think it's a net negative because people, majority of the time they get into meme coins, they get rugged, they lose, they leave the space. Whatever you believe, whether it's good or bad, meme coins are here to stay. They're moving from one meta to the next, although I do think the political meme coins are a great place to look at now, being less than 30 days away from the election. I think a lot of people are going to come in and they're going to be placing bets on who's going to win and what's going to happen. And so we're already seeing that with the MAGA meme coin, the Trump token. Everyone in the studio has exposure to it, I believe. And then a lot of our community members got in pretty early and made a lot of money. So congratulations to you if you did. But I do think those ones are going to see a lot of volatility. And again, the stocks, right? I mentioned towards the beginning of the show, there's one I got into, and it's a play on Apple. ABBLE. It's sitting at it got up to like a $12 million market cap. I got in at around 2.5, 3. Went up to 12. It's back down to like 8.5, 8.9. And so it checks all my boxes of as far as lower risk. Nothing is ever no risk, especially in meme coins. But it's fairly low risk compared to some other meme coins that I personally invested in, some that are available in the space. So I think that meta's kind of taken off. Another one to look at is what chain is the new meta chain. And I think Sui is heading there. You're seeing a lot of, and I think maybe, just maybe, Aptos could be next, but I'm not sure. Sui has a lot of momentum right now. I do know who the winner is of the winner of our $50 giveaway, and it is none other than Jimmy.
Is it really?
Jimmy. So I went down to the 1 minute chart or the 5 minute chart. 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The price of Bitcoin was $65,607. The rules were you cannot go over. Jimmy was at 65,235, and Billy was at 65,233. So Jimmy was closer. Jimmy, we'll send you $50 and we'll figure out which token we're going to send you. We'll text you afterwards. But congratulations. We'll do the same this Friday. And so make sure you stay tuned. So big shout out to our friend Jimmy.
Well done, Jimmy.
Well done, Jimmy. Now, I do have a couple of very important memes to share. So, Robin, have you seen this?
What is it?
So this is, I don't know if I should show. Rocco, should I show this?
Let's see. No. No.
Okay. Rocco said no. All right.
That's old, anyways. That's from an exhibit. Like,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, no,
Oh, okay.
that's from an exhibit like 4 months ago.
Okay. All right.
They're just
Cool.
they're just reshuffling it into the.
I got a new really good one. Point of view: ordering Asian food when you're high. Rocco, make sure there's audio on this one, okay?
And Joan Shingang, I'm going to pronounce right, Shanga Kawawa.
Chinese food is delicious. You know, it's even better when you're drunk. Yeah. All right.
You have to be drunk to order.
No, I'm saying like, well,
Okay, so-
technically any food is good when you're drunk, right? Pizza, nice greasy pizza, delicious.
I will agree that
What's your favorite drunk?
when
food?
you've had a few drinks and then you throw hungry on top of it. You're hungry. You had a few drinks and you're like,
What's your favorite drunk food?
I just say Fat Burger is
Bad burger.
Fat Burger, man. I don't know what it's not the best burger when you're sober, but at 2 a.m. that Fat Burger, I don't know what it is. I'm not even a burger guy.
They changed the recipe at midnight.
Oh man, nah, you go in there, they got some abuelita over there, like cooking that thing up. And,
A what?
you know, abuelita. That's a.
Grandma?
There's always some sweet little
It's not
lady
an
cooking those
ingredient.
things at every.
It's delicious
Fat
because an abuelita made it. Wow.
Burger. Yeah, well, shout out to my abuelitas over here. You know what I mean? Like, they're over there flipping burgers at 2 a.m.
You know, our viewer-based
know?
demographic is 25 to 35.
And I'm sure they all have abuelitas too.
Yeah.
So, big shout out to whoever flips Big Rob's Burgers at 2 a.m. at Fat Burger inside of either Green Valley Ranch or inside of Sunset Station.
Red Rock has one too.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're inside all those little casinos.
You can't be pizza, dude. You really can't be pizza with some pineapple on it, olives. Delicious.
No, absolutely not.
Robin, let's take a look. Oh, we are.
Bitcoin to 70,000.
There you go.
Yeah.
Also had a couple super chats. One for look at a coin. Aerodome. I'm not sure about that one.
It's on base.
Is it?
It's, I think, the largest by TVL.
And then Ricky Romero holding 60K. Throwing his little portfolio out there. Okay. Take a glance at it in a little bit. So what are we doing?
Well, this is your show. I'm just,
Oh, you're
Yeah.
just living in it. Okay.
yeah. What are we doing? We got to take a look at the markets?
So no, I did want to talk about big news today. Well, not big news, but something to keep note of is Web3 and gaming about to pop off because Off the Grid, I saw it earlier in the chat. And so Off the Grid, Avalanche-based game, or you know what? It's a game that has NFT assets, ecosystem tokens, and for that, it's very popular, man. It has the console games, obviously PC, a large player base to it as well.
It just flipped Fortnite
Briefly.
on Epic Games.
Yeah.
It did.
So it was number one free to play download on Epic Games, and so I don't know where they stand at this exact moment, but
Oh, and guess what blockchain is built on, Robin?
Avalanche.
Yeah, the one you're not very bullish on.
You know what? So back to what my thesis was with Avalanche was that the gaming was very strong. Absolutely love Avalanche. The only thing is it felt like it was just missing some big community driven event, right? It was missing that meme coin, that DEX. Like Solana had the DEXs, right, that were really exploding.
Avalanche has
followed
DEXs.
by the meme coins. You know, Ethereum had the ETF. You know, and you can go just down the list of projects that have performed very well this year, and it just felt like Avalanche just was missing the big narrative, and this is probably it. And so I will 100% flip on my stance on Avalanche.
Are you flipping right
because-
now?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's
We
squarely.
we accept you.
Thank you. It's squarely on the shoulders of the community engagement. And if this ends up being a top 10 game, I'm talking about moving out like 3-4 months. If this is still a top 10 game and people are just routinely downloading it, if people that have no idea about crypto, don't even own a crypto wallet, are playing it, then mission accomplished. That is exactly what you need, right? And then people are going to be buying NFTs not even realizing it. Right? 'Cause how many people are going to buy skins? I mean, when I was in the depths of my Call of Duty days,
Okay,
go ahead. Yeah, when I was in the depths of the Call of Duty days, I was spending a lot of money on skins, outfits, gun packages, and so yeah.
Greg Nowak said, "Whose head hit the wall to the right of Big Rob? Me no dent." Well, we did get into a fight earlier, and so your boy came out on top. Anyways, what I was gonna say is,
Yeah, the wall is we're prepping it for a big LED screen. So that's
dude, it's gonna be so.
should be
You guys don't understand what we're doing in this channel, man.
yeah, it'll be here next month. So next month we'll have a lot more production value here. So the reason this isn't like a nice smooth like cool looking wall, it's just plywood.
What I was gonna say is,
we're building a freeway exit straight to the entrance of the studio.
Yes.
So they are building outside.
not yet. We have to get the permit.
Also,
the train.
there's an elevator going under my chair, so I can come in with smoke and it's like,
like
dry
WWE.
eyes and everything.
yeah, exactly.
For some reason, why do I think that probably might happen in the next 3 years? I don't know. Okay. Anyways,
Just like that, bro.
the reason I brought this headline up, right? This is from Forbes. Popular, just read the headline. Popular new battle royale off the grid is actually a crypto game. Now, why does this have significance, right? The significance has always been anything tied to crypto, NFTs, blockchain. Just don't mention it because people don't need to know it, right? And the whole thing was, you and I have had this discussion is people are just going to play it, not even knowing it's a blockchain game, not even know there's a crypto element tied to it. And now you have streamers, which you were in that space for a short period of time, and you said how competitive it was, right? And the reason you stopped streaming in the gaming space is because you needed to spend hours playing for years before you can get a big audience.
Let me give you one example of monetizing through blockchain that is unique to very, very successful game franchises. So you have skins, right? So for those of you that aren't plugged in, basically it's outfits or a custom avatar that you use in game. And the biggest streamers, the biggest creators, the ones that play the game just routinely, the ones that have like tons of viewers, they will have their own special skin. They'll say like, hey, here's the they had Tim the Tap Man is a very prominent streamer. He's multiple games. You got FaZe. Anyways, there's the FaZe, and then there's a lot of different players that have their own skins, and they are getting residuals off of that. So just imagine if you have 5 or 6 different streamers. They're all
Wait, they get residuals?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I don't know.
Yeah, they're getting residuals off of it. Because here's the thing.
So anytime someone buys it, buys their
so you have Nicki Minaj. Had Nicki Minaj and also Snoop Dogg and Arnold Schwarzenegger all had skins in Call of Duty that when you bought it, they're using their likeness. They get royalty kickbacks from that. Now, just imagine if it's on blockchain, you're reselling it. Every sale triggers some kind of profit for the creators.
But most importantly, Robin, it triggers a transaction on the blockchain.
Yeah, also
which uses gas fees,
100%.
which needs the AVAX token.
Bro, and then you take all of the transactions just from individuals. I mean, the transfer of assets, I think, creates a marketplace, and then it also creates rarity, right? And so when I was playing Call of Duty, I would get some skin early on, something that was on sale for like a week, and then it would just disappear. It wouldn't be there anymore. Then you're playing the game like 2 years later, and people are like, yo, where did you get that? Like, well, it's no longer for sale. It was only on sale. It's like, some limited edition one that I got 2 years ago. You can't buy it no more. And so in a blockchain environment, I can sell that for a premium, right? Because now that's something that's not available. It's exclusive. It's part of the opening game.
Think about this too, Rob. Think about the long tail effect of this, right? You have, and I had this as well, and I'll just go through this and I'll kind of tell you my thesis. So this is from decrypt.co. This week in crypto games, it talks about off the grid, which we just talked about. There is a tap to earn meta coming to TikTok. You had Tap to Earn on Telegram with the Hamster Combat and Notcoin, right? Sonic X, created by the team behind Solana Layer 2 gaming network Sonic SVM, is a tap to earn game that launches natively inside of TikTok. Players will furiously tap their screens to collect rings, purchase upgrades to passively progress in the game, and invite to friends to jump the ranks, all in hopes of a future token airdrop that is yet to be confirmed. Talking about one of the largest social media platforms in the world, where the majority of the users on there being the Gen Z people, right? Also, you have Ubisoft. Gaming giant Ubisoft announced Thursday that it will release Champions Tactics, its first original blockchain game, on October 23rd. Robin, I think you have this, anytime there's a burgeoning technology or something new, there's pioneers who take that risk, who take that first step and say, we're going to do it, all hell, if it fails, it fails, we don't care. And then the rest of them that are sitting on the sidelines, that are waiting to see if how the market adopts it, what kind of dominance it gets, if it's a success, what are the issues, what can be improved, what worked, what didn't work. I think that is what we're going to see, is we're going to see people and these gaming these gaming publishing houses, right, like Ubisoft and Activision and Rockstar Games. I think they're gonna sit back and see, wow, this was a success. The people playing it are fine with the whole crypto concept. Look how much money is generated. Look how much revenue is generated. All the positives that come from it, I think we're going to see more and more of this moving forward. And Robin, when you look across the board and you say, I have Solana, I have Avalanche, I have Cardano, I have Sui, I have Ethereum, what chain do you think they're going to go with? Will they go with the chain that successfully was able to do off the grid, became number one, flipped Fortnite, is gaining momentum, and we're looking out, 3 months ahead if it does happen? Or are they gonna look at one and be like, well, there's nothing, it hasn't been done on Solana first, so we'll do Solana.
I 100% agree. Avalanche is the cream of the crop right now, right? That's what we've always said. Who has the AAA game that everyone wants to play that's outside of crypto? I just want to circle back. And we've talked a lot about what ifs and scenarios and all I want to say is just think about every 19 to 23-year-old that either lives at their mom's house, doesn't work, has a part-time job, works at some retail store making $12 an hour. If all of a sudden they're playing their little free-to-download game and they start making money. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. So they start making money. Think about that. Think about someone that doesn't have a job that has just made $200 because they bought and sold some NFT, and not even knowing it's an NFT, they're just like, hey, I bought this skin, or somebody gave it to me, or I earned this airdrop or whatever it is. And now all of a sudden I just made $200 off of it. Bro, they're going to play that game so damn much. I mean, think about of all the degenerate kids that are just lost all of their time to playing video games. They're going to farm, bro. They're going to farm because because people will grind just for an irrelevant rank, right? People will play for months just so they're in the leaderboard for the month, so that way they get some kind of prestige or some unlock or some token, right? They'll play a game for months, hours on end, 4, 6, 10 hours a day. They'll play this game just for a meaningless prestige, some kind of accomplishment. Now, just imagine if you remove accomplishment and replace it with $200, $500, $12,000 if it's some rare NFT that they end up flipping. Bro, people are going to lose their minds.
Yeah.
People are going to lose their minds.
And one last thing on AVAX is it's not just gaming. If you remember, California's DMV put 40 million people's car title records on the Avalanche blockchain. So they have so many verticals, and you're looking at a project, Avalanche, that's sitting at under $30 with a market cap of $11.82 billion. Guys, do not sleep on Avalanche. Man, I've been super bullish on Avalanche for a while. I picked some up. I mean, you look at the 1-year chart. AVAX is down from its cycle high of $61. Could AVAX get to $300, $400, $500 this cycle? If 2 or more of their verticals take off, absolutely.
Could this be the next Sui? I think so, man. And so, I mean, Sui's in the top 10, or excuse me,
top 20.
I meant to say Ton Coin. Could this be the new Ton Coin where it just everyone's playing and earning and
Also, you gotta think about it.
or even Sui. I mean, Sui's not the best parallel example, but I guess it did run pretty successfully lately. But yeah, I mean, could you see ton-like performance out of the market for Avalanche because everyone is playing games and earning and creating transactions and selling? I think so, man. I think it has a potential now.
Not all what I found very interesting is the fact that TikTok adopted, and now you have a Telegram where you can already play games and everything. Now
Yeah.
imagine Meta X start to offer gaming, something like that, and whoever changes.
It will, Rocco. It will.
Yeah, I understand. That's
I-
just a possibility, RM.
I do want to just issue one piece of caution, though. And so, being plugged into the video game space, being a long-term gamer, it is very, very common for a game to come out, catch a lot of hype, and then die off pretty quickly. And so, you'll see lots of game franchises, especially big studios, will come out with a game. It'll be a flash in the pan. Everyone will buy it and download, but then all of a sudden the servers will just have minimal amount of people in it. So I wouldn't bet the house on it, put it that way. But I do feel like this is something we haven't seen before. We haven't seen that AAA game be at the top of the list. So hopefully, the game is good, man. It's sexy. It's
Have you
good.
played it?
I haven't played it, but I watched a lot of videos on gameplay. You had some prominent streamers who've been canceled anyway, but won't get into that. But yeah, I mean, it checks all the boxes. I just hope that maybe 2 months from now, it's even more popular than it is now. Remember, Fortnite was really just like a gimmick when it came out. It was the smallest team ever. I think it was like less than 10 developers for that game when it came out, and it ended up being as big as it is. PUBG was, small as well. And just month over month, they just kept getting more and more users and becoming more and more adopted. And so could Off the Grid be next? Possibly. But there's also been a lot of other contenders that have, got a lot of hype in the beginning and then kind of died off. So just a word of caution there, but I'm pretty bullish on it.
Me too. Bullish on Avalanche. Bullish on crypto. That'll do it for the show today. I want to give one more thank you to our channel sponsor, Cam's Blue Wire Technology. If you want to learn how they can help your business scale and grow, visit bluewiretech.com. Also, guys, if you plan on coming to Vegas next year for the Bitcoin conference, use the link in the description of this video. You'll save 10%. You'll support the channel, and we're going to do something special for all the people that used our code to buy the Bitcoin conference tickets for Vegas next year. If you're a Cardano fan, Cardano video drops in about 1 hour and 10 minutes. You do not want to miss it. A lot of headway being made with the Constitutional Committee and what is happening. And I found a interesting metric on intotheblock.com that could signal a big price rally coming for Cardano. You don't want to miss that. It's in that video. With that being said,
And then also a big shout out to the new people here. I didn't get a chance to give you some love earlier, but
I wonder why.
we got Be Frank About It, Hot of the Line, Decrypto, Pew Pew, Bingo Bango, Gingerification,
Boom.
Keith V, Forerunner, Presto, Neil Rain here, DCAE, Dr. Feelgood, Chris Domo, Dan A, also O Kamahio, and Lucas,
Ma come no?
and to all of you.
Camino do
You
Guerrero.
just add letters that don't exist.
Alex
in people's
McDonald,
names.
hola!
Wow, he said one right.
There you go.
Come.
There you go.
Un saludo ao Caminho do
Man, the
Guerrero.
people, man,
Come
so many
Portuguese.
people came up.
Hola.
So, I mean, how many people were talking
Yeah,
about
how do you expect him to pronounce names, guys? How?
How many people put a finger tornado in the chat? None. That's
Because
your
there's no
thing.
fucking emoji.
That's
for
your
it.
thing. And
There's no
for
emoji.
me- for me, Ola's my thing, and we know-
Yeah, because
we
you
know
have
where
you gave
people
yourself
are-
the emoji.
people are-
I don't get shit. I don't get a pizza emoji. You gave me an emoji that make fun of it. I didn't even tornado.
Thank you.
You guys are. You,
Dai, Victor, man.
Bitcoin 70,000
Bitcoin is 70,000.
around the corner. Let's
Bitcoin,
go.
70,000.
Crypto.
30,000.
Everybody know what we here for. Entertainment and info. Gonna show you how to get that big dough. So every day stay tapped in. For big facts, no capping. With Bitcoin, if you're in, then you win. We divide the pie with no fraction. It's Big Rob, David. I spit the game, but they gave it. Name the coin, it's your favorite. I got dry powder, why save it? To the OGs, new beginners. Special shout out to the well members. Buy the dip, sell winners. Ain't really nothing you can tell sinners. Tune in for the latest new flavors. They gonna teach us mean coins. They polarizing like barbecue chicken pizzas. I laugh with a major grin. Laggers, we trade them in. Baddies, they came to sin. And sinners gon' play to win. Screaming, hola, till my bags are flowing over. Hold ya to the moon, then to the solar. Won't I? Don't be letting FOMO control ya. It's over when the